When I entered there, it was, for me, very shocking to see the environment where people are living for quite some time.
When I'm at the pearly gates.
What was prevalent is that there was lack of leadership. The youngsters, there's no, they haven't got tomorrow. They are no hopers.
If a star is just beneath.
It seems to me that people doesn't really take them to heart. It is just people there, and that is that.
This is one for the
I moved into Claremont when it was a predominantly white area. So in 1994 we moved in. And what I can say about Claremont is a disadvantaged area.
You are my center when I spin away out of control on the
So if this was your neighborhood, like, what would you do to try and make a difference?
My name is Naomi Adonis. I'm come from Claremont, but I was born in Abbotsville, number 9 Tucker Street.
My name is Maria Johanna. Well, I was Jones before, but now the marriage name is Ainsworth. And I was born in Sophia Town, yes, 1920.
And how long have you lived in Claremont?
11 years.
11 years. I'm living now with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your neighborhood and what it's like to live in Claremont.
Okay, our neighborhood is a nice place, but the drugs, that's the ever story, it's the drugs. The guys are fine, everybody's friendly.
You must watch your place, so.
You must, okay, you can't leave your place alone. You can't leave your place alone. They know you're going somewhere, rather put somebody in your house.
But I told them in the daytime, I can stay alone. But not when it gets dark.
Cause I know today has been the most perfect day I've ever seen.
My name is Leonard Laikis. I've been entrusted by the church, plus minus 2 months ago, to go into to Claremont and to do some work in Claremont. People are living really as if there's no tomorrow. They are living from end to mouth, and every day would live up to that expectations. And there's one section there, to me, there's people that are living there for now plus minus 8 years. They are living in garages of the flats. That is their home for plus minus 8 years. And you should see how they are really living. And to me, what is uplifting, that they know God. That is their only source of strength.
This is Pap's truck.
Really?
Yeah.
You gave it the name.
Abbas. Here's the people here.
Oh, is
living
it?
here over 20 years with me.
I've come across a lady. Her daughter, her youngest daughter, she was at university at Toronto. She studied for 1 year. She was in that year. And I just want to highlight the drugs and what the impact had drugs on the community. That lady, that little girl studied for a year. Her boyfriend took her to his place under false pretenses. He told the parents that he wanted a witness, the girlfriend, so that his brother could sign the house over to him, so the girlfriend could then be a witness in order to that effect. And that was on the Saturday. The Sunday, they tried to get hold of them, they couldn't get hold of them. And they went to the house where the boyfriend was staying and living, and they couldn't get in.
The boyfriend's cousin came in and they went in by the window. And then they saw her laying there and he's hanging, so just a few meters away from her. She's like laying on a bed and he's hanging there. We don't know what really happened. But like when the post-mortem came in, they told me she was murdered. Both of them was murdered. So it's a little bit touchy, yeah.
It's really cool to know that there are people out there who are crazy enough to believe they can actually make a difference. I'm going to meet some of those people. Hi, what's your name?
Chris.
Chris, what are you doing here today?
I'm trying to serve popcorn. I'm trying to help out wherever I can.
Llewellyn Katz is the name.
Okay, so what are you up to today?
We're having a great time being involved in the organization and processing the people, which is absolutely wonderful. We've got a beautiful day. We couldn't have asked for a better day.
My name's Chandral Pennican.
And tell me what you're doing here today.
Well, I'm busy coordinating some of today's proceedings, just running from station to station, ensuring that everything's in place. So that's part of my function.
All right, so Reese,
yes.
Tell me about Fresh Start. What's the big idea here?
Well, as you hear the word fresh, we're looking at a new approach in life, making people aware of their health and their lifestyle that they're living, because it's important. These days, we live in a world that we want to know as much as we can. So Fresh Start gives everybody opportunity to know more about themselves and more about their health, as well as the community a chance to come together and interact.
So how do you feel it's going today?
Seems to be going really, really well. I mean, we had people come here even before the start time. At 10 o'clock, we had people waiting to register already. So I was thrilled when I saw that. I was expecting a slow start because it was a bit cold this morning, but wow, it's turned out really, really great.
What you guys have planned going forward?
Well, I mean, this is just a start. We have some follow-up seminars coming from here. We really want to equip the community. We want them to know how to live healthy lives. And we realize that drugs is a huge problem here, drug abuse, drug usage. And so we want to inform people how they can get over this, how they can avoid it, how they can get through the difficult time that they're in. So we really want to equip the community on some essentials, just how to live better. And I mean, information that they get over here could help them live healthier lives, live better quality, and this is what we're here to do.
I love Fresh Start. I love Fresh Start. I love Fresh Start. Fresh Start.
I love Fresh Start.
Fresh Start, yes.
Because we say
So when you look at this park, what do you see in terms of hope for the future?
This park, I see a lot of hope because we still have many plans for this park in terms of, developing the youngsters. Because the youngsters that's over 16 years old, we have major problems with the youngsters at 16 and up. So what we're doing now, we're concentrating on the little ones, the small ones.
So there are communities around Johannesburg and in other parts of South Africa that look at what you've achieved here,
yeah,
and they think, you know, how do we get the same results? You know, I mean, something like Fresh Start is thinking, how do we make inroads into communities like this on a permanent basis, not just for 3 months or 6 months?
Yeah, you see, it depends on the community itself. Like this park has been sustained now for 3 years. Like I said, there's no major damage on this park. So I must say, I must compliment the team that's working with me. So far, we don't really have any major damage in this park. We haven't got any damage. So we make sure we put our hands in and we make sure we watch the youngsters. And you know, we motivate them and encourage them to say, this park is yours. Your little brothers and sisters are still coming, they also must use the park.
So tell me, you obviously you seem to have a deep well of motivation that keeps you going and, you know, gets you up in the morning into that little office to make a difference here. I know you care about this community, but it's kind of personal for you as well.
Yeah, my daughter was 20 years old and I didn't know she was using drugs. I really, to tell you the truth, I didn't know she was using drugs. And one morning they phoned me and they said, hey, she's not waking up. And then I went and I checked and she passed on. She took a drug overdose and she left a little girl of 1 year old behind.
So the question is, if this was your hood, what would you do to make a difference?